video. So today we are talking about things that we believe we could have done differently while we were dating. My name is Letho, and thank you so much to our returning subscribers. We do appreciate your support. You guys even like before you even watch the video, so thank you. And if you are new to the family, please do click the subscribe button. We are now approaching 2,000 subscribers, and we will really love to reach 2,000 by the end of the year. So we know you guys can help us reach 2,000. Do click on the subscribe button and also follow us on our social media pages. On Facebook it's Letho&Mbulelo, on Instagram it's Letho&_Mbulelo, and this is my lovely husband Mbulelo, who is going to introduce himself.
Hello family, my name is Shamtula Dalit, of the New York School, captain of the winning team, man of integrity from highest house, society of principal, aka Iputendala, aka Umklua.
It's always something new.
Welcome yet to another video, you guys, and we are happy that you decided to click on this video. And if you are here for the first time, welcome. We are so glad that you made it here, and we are trusting that you're gonna find value in the content that we make, be it on this video or all the other 52 videos that we have on the channel. But before, maybe if you're not convinced, let me just quickly tell you about who we are. This is Letho&Mbulelo, aka Akumatyosi, aka Let All the Good Things, aka Let All the Good Vibes. I'm giving her all the names now, you guys, because she's not giving herself.
AKA.
Yeah. And this is Mbulelo, the husband. We are a South African Christian married couple that loves God. We love love, we love life, we love laughter and adventure. So if that is your kind of content, please make sure that you make this your home by clicking on the subscribe button. Once you are done clicking on the subscribe button, click on that like button of this video, and then go to the comment section and say we are here, new Sabi, and we definitely are gonna reply. But as my wife has said, we are talking about things that we believe that we could have done differently while we were single. Now, single might mean we were not seeing anyone, or while we were not married, because now there's no turning back, unfortunately. Or fortunately, fortunately for us, because I don't want to turn back. I think I'm good here. Yeah. So before we waste any time, you guys, we're gonna start by so we've only got 3 points each that you wish, or well, you believe that you could have done differently. So we're gonna start with my wife, and she's gonna tell us the first one.
Okay, my point number one is that when you're single, be single, guys. So for me, and wow,
preaching good, man.
Wow, I haven't even said anything.
When you are single, be single.
Okay, yes, like guys. That. Be single. I never got an opportunity. Well, it's not like someone took the opportunity away from me, but I never got to be single. When I came to Johannesburg, I got into a relationship. The relationship was quite serious. It lasted for 3 years. When the relationship ended, I jumped into another relationship. Oh, a situationship. It wasn't really a proper relationship.
Sure. Okay.
It was an entanglement.
So you were not single.
So I was. Yeah, I don't know if I was. It was complicated.
Getting the
benefits
of someone who's not.
Now it sounds like friends.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
Okay. Yeah. So after that situationship, I met my husband, and then I was in that relationship. So I never got a chance to be with Letho, get to understand Letho, know Letho, who I am, and just be with Letho, you know, just know who I am, spend time on my own. I don't know how it's like not to be in a relationship. Even when I was in that situationship, I think I was trying to be single, but I also wanted the benefits of being in a relationship, because I wanted to say I am just gonna spend time alone this weekend, but I still want that morning text, hey babe, did you sleep well, and so on, and just wanted someone to tell me that they love me, they care about me. Yeah, so be single, guys. It's very important to be single.
Yeah, I also think I relate to your point as well. You know, once you start dating, you know, when back where I come from, you start dating when you're 7. So Imagine, guys, you start dating when you are 7, and relationship after relationship, like as soon as that relationship ends, you are ready to enter another one. You're taking the baggages from the other one, and then you're mixing up the relationships.
I think it's called it's monkey something.
Yeah.
Monkey hopping. I don't know, guys. If
or
you
like
know,
when the monkey doesn't want to let go.
Yeah,
of
because the
one
monkey
branch
doesn't let go until they hold on to the next one. So they sort of do that.
Yeah.
So if you know what they call it when you jump from one relationship to the next relationship, do comment on the section below.
Do the monkey hop.
Monkey hop.
Yeah. So that actually, I also suffered from what you are saying, that when you are single, don't sit there like it's like you are in a waiting room for another relationship. Just be there. You are
preparing yourself
for the next relationship. Work on yourself, understand yourself, and make yourself happy, and understand that even when you enter the next relationship, no one is just gonna say to you, hey, come, let me make you happy. You know, you are already happy. You enter the next relationship whenever you want to enter that relationship, because you want to, not because you need anything in that relationship. But my first point though is seek. I wish that I could have seek or I could have sought God's wisdom in my decision making, like for my relationships, because I've had quite a few relationships, I promise you, and through the relationships, you know, sometimes you wake up, you don't even understand how you got into that relationship, you know, and it's because you look at this person, you're like, okay, I think I like them, let me try and speak to them, and they respond, you know, they think, oh, I think he's a nice guy, he's cool, and you find yourself in that relationship. By the time you realize, you're like, okay, I don't know why I was in this relationship. So a lot of relationships that I involved myself in, I actually could have been avoided had I sort of asked for God's wisdom before I went. Guidance. I mean, the Bible does say that the steps of the righteous are ordered by the Lord. So had I sought God's wisdom, I believe that I could have avoided a lot of heartbreaking and everything else in between.
Okay. Yeah. Which brings me to my next point. Understand your why. Why are you getting into that relationship? Why do you want to be in a relationship? I think for me, had I tried to understand why I want to be in a relationship, I think I wouldn't have even gotten into those relationships, because my reasons were so childish, guys, and self-centered. Because I just didn't want to be alone, you know. I just wanted someone, and I wanted the benefits, I wanted the flowers, the dates, the what. So
but you're not even in a relationship.
But I'm not. Yes, so I'm not even thinking about marriage. So now when I think about it now, I wouldn't have gotten into those relationships had I really thought about it and really try and understand, why do I want this relationship? Why do I want to date this person? You know? So try and understand why you want it.
And I think it's very important that once, now your first step would be, okay, be happy with yourself, be content, and then once you decide, you're like, okay, I have decided I want to be in a relationship, then you understand why. Ask yourself before that. Once you start having this thing, we're having this thing that says, go into a relationship. Ask yourself why. Tell me why I need to be in a relationship. And then my point number 2 is, do not, I wish I could have told myself this, to say that you don't have to be in a relationship with someone for you to understand them. Come on, somebody.
Preaching good.
And this is something that I was telling my nephew the other day, and I tell some of the youngsters as well, to say that, you know, there's a lot of nice girls around, and that you wish that you could get to know them. You could, and you really could. And if you don't get into a relationship with every woman that you see and that you find intriguing and interesting, you actually could know more about them, you know, because you it's genuine. There's nothing that's gonna cloud your judgment. So you can invite them for coffee. You can actually you can approach them and say, hey, listen, I find you intriguing, and I would love to know you better, you know. I would love to take you out and just to get to know you. I feel like something could come out of this, but I mean, I would love to get to understand you. And I think that's better than getting into a relationship and then you sleep with this person because you think you love them, and then you still don't know them, and then once you've slept with them, and then you like, Konje, what did you say you do again? And then only then you realize that you don't know the person. And when you realize that you don't even like them, it's already too late. Now you have to break up. Maybe they like you and you don't like them, but unfortunately you have to break up.
In a relationship.
And you're already in a relationship.
Yeah.
So that is my point number 2. You do not have to be in a relationship to understand somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, my last one is do you. Try and do things that make you happy. Even, okay, now I'm referring to a period where now I was not married, but I was in a relationship with my husband, who was my boyfriend then. He was doing himself, he was going out with friends, and I was more focused on what he was doing and not trying to make Letho happy. I would be asking, where are you? When are you coming home? Then when I'm home, I'll be cleaning the house, washing the dishes, doing the laundry. I never tried, or I never got to spend time with myself and doing things that make me happy, like read a book, go to a spa, spend time with friends. I was always on his case and while he was living his life. I feel like during that time I think I should have been living my life as well. Not that just let him do things that are gonna destroy the relationship, but like certain things, like when he's out with his friends, it doesn't mean that I need to be like constantly here asking him where he is. I could also be doing things that make me happy. So I feel like that's what I should have done during that period.
There's a verse in the hip hop Bible by Lil Wayne. He says, I heard you were doing you. Oh well, I would love to tell you that I'm doing better. That's Apostle Lil Wayne saying that. My last point, point number 3, is of the things that I wish I could have tried to understand more while I was still single, is understanding what sex means. Because there's a point where I didn't know what sex was. It was just you meet people, they are willing to have sex, you can have sex with them without even understanding why you are even having this thing. Because when you grow up from a very young age, you have these guys, and that's another thing that I always talk to my wife about. I say, there's so much teaching that goes on in the streets, and there's not enough teaching that goes on in the households by fathers. You can have a father in the house, and our fathers some fathers do not really communicate. They don't talk about these things to their children. But I promise you, there is a teacher in the streets that's going to teach you, that's going to teach your child something that you're not teaching them at home. And I promise you, by the time they tell you what they've been taught, it's going to be too late, and they would have learned things that you don't even know about. So because you are taught in the street that you chase that girl, she's got a big bum, you have to chase her, and then they ask you, did she say yes? Okay, now you have to sleep with her. You don't ask why you have to sleep with her. I wish that I could have just spent time to sit down and understand what is sex, why sex, what did God, what does God want from sex, what is His purpose for sex? Because as a mature man that I am now, I understand that God created sex to be a good thing that is enjoyed, not with everyone, because you can't just be giving yourself to each and every person that you meet. Because we even use sex as a trapping mechanism, because the woman will be trapping the man to say, I have to give it up, otherwise he's gonna move on to the next one. And then as the man,
that's so sad.
It is sad. As a man, you are actually trying to, the quickest way that you can get to sleep with this woman so that she can be chasing after you, because that's the belief. And we're not using, the sex is not being used for what it was meant for, originally meant for by God. So had I taken time to understand that sex is meant to be enjoyed in a private space by two people that are connected by God in a marriage, then I think I wouldn't have slept with the people that I slept with, I had sex. But that is where we are gonna close this video. But we just want to put out a disclaimer to say that, as we always say, that we talk about our experiences. We are not prescribing anything
and
to
we're not
anyone,
representing any organization,
or our families,
Yeah.
or our friends, or anyone, or companies that we work for. We are just talking as ourselves. But
as Letho&Mbulelo.
yeah, so guys, we are gonna wrap it up from here, and we hope that you found some value in the content. But before we go, we're just gonna quickly do notification gang shout out. We know we haven't been doing it, the circumstances have not been allowing us, but we are back. So we're just gonna do for the past 5 videos gang, and then next week we are back with notification gang and also favorite comment of the week. So
notification gang goes to Sakile Mavimbela
and also Matulingema Esinagoqala and Tabile Magwaza,
Aluluta Kuzana,
Reabetwe
Maleka.
Why am I reading yours now?
Exactly. That's fine.
Okay, Zimkita Miek
Lwazi.
And that is it for the past 5 videos, guys. We really appreciate the gang. We're not saying it because every YouTuber says, it's because we really do appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. But from Mr. Time to the Die, aka Umkulua, aka
Umkulua.
Yeah.
What is that?
Hey, focus on your thing.
No.
Close the video.
Okay, thank you guys for watching our video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We love you so much.
And we appreciate you. Umkulua, by the way, is big brother. We out of here.